how'd it go for you out there today?
Today was good, actually. It was a little apprehensive, not that I've done it too often coming from a long travel day from Europe, but felt good, and more than anything, just it's good to be back on the ice with some bright lights and NHL players, never mind the Boston Bruins. So it was a great day for the family and I. It felt good and pretty appreciative of a phone call.
Did it feel like an eternity the last few minutes ticking down till noon?
Well, it's just another chapter in the book. Get dressed, prepare to practice, but you gotta adhere to the rules and wait for the nods. You sit there in the bullpen. More felt like I was 15 years old again, waiting to practice with the big boys, and it was just. But it was even a better feeling when I got the thumbs up from Pete. So got out there with some excitement in the blood.
Your thoughts of just being a Bruin?
Oh, it's I don't think I've really come to terms and grips with it. Last year being a Blackhawk was a special feeling. They're also the defending champs, but the original six with some great history. Same goes for this club, but the difference is they had a lot of change in Chicago. This team doesn't. This team's intact from last year. What sets them apart, what you can just tell the way they play and act and talk, is their togetherness, and you can feel that when you walk in the locker room instantly. This team is competitive. They're together and they're in it to win as a whole. They've faced adversity. They're going through some at the moment, and like I said from the onset, it's a special feeling for me. I couldn't pick a better team to come to, although it wasn't any wishful thinking on my part. Any team would be great. The NHL is a special place, but even that much sweeter to be a Bruin.
Have you have any personal goals you'd like to get set here down the stretch? Or I know the team has goals, but do you have personal goals for yourself?
Well, at the end of the day, my actions will speak volumes, and what I believe as a person, as a player, is to act like a winner, and hold yourself in high regard and esteem in terms of expectations. It seems to coincide with this club, especially what they've accomplished and what they're trying to accomplish this year. It's even tougher. So for myself, it's give these guys all they can handle in practice, make them better as a teammate, as a goalie, and challenge them and instill confidence with them on the ice. So just act like a winner, and usually things take care of itself.
Marty, conversely, how much were you challenged today when you faced pucks from Zdeno Chara and Bergeron and Tyler Seguin?
Well, you'll probably laugh, but Z threw me some cream puffs. Even from his standards, at the beginning, he literally went from 0 to 60 or 108 real quick. But it is a lot better. It's more fun to play here. You got the best players in the world in the NHL, and this team, with the talent level they have, it's fun. It is a challenge. You look forward to it. Not to say that the Austrian League and the players we had weren't good hockey players, but certainly this is where it's at. Especially this time of year, gearing up for the Stanley Cup playoffs. So it's a good time to be around, but it was a long year, and a good feeling to have this day come.
Marty, with that said, how long do you think it'll take it to kind of get back up to NHL speed?
I really don't think long at all. It's just more the getting back in the flow, and the adjustment really won't take much in terms of speed of the shots. I think the play, ice is a little smaller, things happen a little quicker, and I mean they are better players with the utmost confidence. There's a big reason why they're in the NHL. So I don't know per se, but I'm going to do my work and work along with Bob and with the guys every day to be ready for action and keep these guys on a good path.
What do you think it's going to be like to work with Timmy as a goaltender partner?
Well, it's pretty exciting. Just think of what he's accomplished, the hurdles he's overcome in his whole career, the position he's at top in the goalie world in hockey, but the work ethic that he has and the expectations he has of himself. Those are things that, as fellow goalies, you admire most in the battle level. I always look forward to playing him, seeing him at the other end. You circle guys like Tim on your calendar when you're going to play him, just because you know there's no freebies out there. He tries for everything, and you never expected to play along with him. But it's fine. He's a good guy. We had some games in the minors, almost in college, big games, and in the NHL. So it's you know, big reason to come here is a chance to sit beside him and get to know him a little bit better.
Marty, when the noon deadline came and went, were you confident that you'd be out there on the ice and that there'd be, you know, nothing that would impede that?
Well, I don't know if confidence would be the right word, but I did know that really it wasn't in my control at all. I knew from the second Pete call that I was just felt some gratitude to this team. You never want to see anybody get hurt, but the reason why you work hard and believe in yourself for the opportunity that you never know is around the corner. And same for the waiver. I had nothing to do with it. I signed on to be Boston Bruin. That was excited me the most. Going somewhere else or whatever, get picked up, it didn't really matter. I came here, slept, planned, ate, slept to prepare to be a Boston Bruin and practice today and get ready for whenever called upon. So it was kind of out of my control.
Marty, when the trade deadline passed and you didn't have anything in place and knew that you wouldn't be playoff eligible, did that change, you know, whether or not you wanted to even, you know, come back and play in the league this year? Or?
Well, not to bore you with the details, but when the deadline came and went, and I was playing in Austria, I assumed that was not only my playoff status was done, but I assumed that I was over with, period. And I was playing for another team in the middle of the playoffs, and that's where my heart and my head were at. And unfortunately, we lost over there. But on the bright side, for me personally, you know, that just gave me an opportunity for this to happen. So it is crazy how things work out, but you know, kind of the guy who looks forward, not behind, and as appreciative as I am, in my eyes, the work's just beginning for myself.
Let's take two more.
What was Austria like?
Austria's beautiful. You know, owe a big debt of gratitude to them for the opportunity to play on a team, a great organization. I mean, the Red Bulls are an amazing company and they have great philosophy, great people, Austrians in general. It was a lot of fun. I don't take for granted my time there, and to go out there and practice with my head up today, just largely part to playing for those guys. So don't second guess my decision to go over and play for them. It was a lot of fun. Met a lot of great people and had some good friendships.
With your resume, you know, having to do that, not getting an NHL deal after being a free agent, I mean, how disappointing was the first few months of the season? Or?
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It was some days it was a real kick in the pants. Part of the reason why I feel like I had success, or even made the NHL for that matter, is because of the expectations I have and where you expect to be. And so when you know you have better and you disappoint in previous seasons, not to be in the league or have belief from others, can be demeaning. But as difficult as it was, I was a bad hockey player and still woke up like one, and I knew I still had stuff to give in this league, and I would really kick myself hard if I missed an opportunity if I wasn't ready. And that's the one thing I can look in the mirror for this season at this moment and be most proud of, is that I skated as often as I could to be ready for moments such as this.
Thanks, guys.